owner of Sift Yoga, as well as Youth Yoga School. I'm so glad that you tuned in today to learn some great tips on how to add some yoga games at home. So this is some family yoga games I'm going to be sharing with you over the next few days. And of course, these can be played at home or when school resumes. These would be great for school teachers to have as a tool to use either in the classroom or PE or indoor recess, whatever situation might happen where this would be good for that process. These can be used for anything though. So family yoga today, the first game that we're going to play around with, let me see if I can get my next slide going. Yep, is called Roll a Number. So roll a number is super easy to play. All you need is dice. These can be found in any board game that you probably have laying around the house. I think these two maybe came from Monopoly at our house, but you're going to take these two dice or die and roll them and come up with a number. Oh, look, number 3 is what I have just rolled with the dice. So you can take turns. Maybe each member of the family gets a chance to roll the dice, or you designate a leader who gets to roll the dice. And whatever number we land on, we're going to all try to do with our bodies. See if we can have 3 pieces of our body touching the floor. So for the number 3, we might do this by, move some of my yoga gear out of the way. You might do this by having 1 foot and 2 hands on the floor. So maybe you look like kind of a crazy crab pose where you've got 2 hands, 1 foot, 3 pieces of the body touching the floor. Another suggestion might be something like this. Maybe you put 1 hand, 1 knee, 1 leg, and the other arm is lifted towards the ceiling. Here we've got ourselves in a gate pose, 3 pieces of the body touching the floor. Another option might be 1 hand, 1 knee, and you look like you're doing a balancing pose, a bird dog pose. This would be a great option to bring yourself to the floor. Now, the coolest part about this game is you don't necessarily have to be in yoga poses. You can just play around with a little bit of body awareness and taking your time to see what can touch the floor. Now, don't get all caught up in rules, and this is really just supposed to be relaxed and fun. It's a great way for the family to play together. It's a great way for us to enjoy yoga and have our bodies moving around a little bit. Also, it's great for math skills. If you're playing with really little ones, maybe preschoolers, maybe you just focus on 1 dice to start with because that's going to count all the way up to 6. Getting beyond 6, that's where it sometimes gets tricky. You might have to encourage them to touch and count with fingers. So you might do like 1 finger and then 5 fingers, that's 6. Maybe 1 foot makes 7. So you've got a bigger number lifted up. You might end up in some balancing poses where you're standing on 1 foot. Whatever you want to do with the rules of this game works for me. So thank you guys so much for tuning into these videos. When you get to the end of this, there is going to be a link to our website where you can make a donation to the studio after playing each game or checking out these videos. We would love your support during this time, but these videos are just meant to be fun and a great way to interact with your kids. So thanks everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day.